obviously Alfred has 4 straight triple-doubles, which is something that you don't see very often in the NBA. What do you think have been the most impressive aspects of him being able to pull that off and do that?
Oh, probably the rebounding part. I think when you're a guard and you're capable of getting 14 rebounds on a night, even double-figure rebounds is pretty impressive. So the rebounding part has been, I think, the most impressive. And obviously, when the ball is moving and you're making shots, the assist can be there. And then, the points is probably the easiest of them all. So I would say the rebounding part of it is probably the most impressive.
He was saying this morning that the part that he likes the most about it is the assist part of it, because he said he's enjoyed seeing like Julius get a career high in scoring and some of the other guys really kind of break through after they hadn't played as much earlier. What do you think about as far as how he's been able to set people up and just the job that he's done there?
Well, obviously, I think that's an important part of it, and I think it's one of the reasons that we've been able to stay in games. Now, obviously, we hadn't been able to finish, a couple of plays here and there that would be important as far as getting over the hump and winning. But he has done a really good job of distributing the ball and finding guys like Frank. Where Frank, I think, has shot the ball well from the perimeter, and Chet running and getting easy baskets. So I think all of that stuff is really important. Like I said, we'd like to win games, but there's a much bigger picture out there for us that we've got to try to get done.
Coach, with Dirk coming up on this potential milestone, passing Wilt Chamberlain, would you have a favorite memory or something that really sticks out about his career? I know you two.
Yeah, he got 50 on us in a game when I was at Phoenix, okay? And I'm not sure. I don't think it was one of the playoff games, but it may have been. But, yeah, he got 50 on us, so I don't know if it's a pleasant memory, but it's a memory. He's a great player. And, to me, we were in South Africa together a couple of years ago. And, to me, he's probably as good or a better person than he is a player, and he's a great player. So great ambassador for the game, and there's not anybody that doesn't like him, So I think that speaks volumes for a guy that you compete against and have been competing against for 20 years, that everybody likes him and loves what he's about and love him as a person. And I think everybody out there is happy. And I think anytime you pass anything that got Wilt Chamberlain's names attached to it, you had a pretty doggone great career.
How much do you attribute him being kind of at the forefront of now bigs are shooting so many threes? It seems like he was one of the first 7-footers and maybe the best of all time.
Yeah, I think that he changed the game in that way. I think there's so many guys, the Karl Anthony Towns of the world would have been down in the post, with their back to the basket. And I think what he's done is he's shown that big guys have the ability to step out on the floor. And when they do, it's really kind of changed the NBA game from the standpoint of playing in open spaces and being a threat. A guy like Alec Land, who I think his first 4 years in the league, he shot 6 threes, and then he shot 6 threes against us the other night when we played Atlanta. So I think that's where the game is kind of trending to.